My name is Lauren. I go to Emmanuel with my husband and my two kids, Lila and Grace. During the week, I'm home with my children full time. And on Wednesdays, I teach the 5-year-old group. When I was very pregnant with my second child, I was very exhausted, depleted, mentally, emotionally, and otherwise. But I felt like God was pulling me towards kids ministry. I think specifically, I knew young kids, but I didn't know quite where. My inclination was just not now. I'm tired and so exhausted with the 2 young kids. But if you're a parent, you relate. You're always gonna be tired. You're always gonna have things that weigh on you, on your heart, on your mind. But that doesn't mean that you should say, no, God will use somebody else, or God can use me another time, another stage in my life. Here and now is a good time. If God asks you for here and now, then I think obedience is the first step, and then the rest will work itself out. God gives me the strength. Preparing during the week for the lessons is one of the best parts of my week because it actually is a devotional for me. When I'm having a hard week, I have one principle maybe or one Bible verse that sticks in my head all week, and then it makes it that much easier to teach them at the end of the week, and it's also encouraged me for an entire week. These kids fill my cup. They're so encouraging to me. When one child can repeat back to you the lesson that you've taught them, you just feel like that's what I'm doing this for. We all have to work together as a team, as a church family. We work together because I would not be able to do that if it weren't for the care given to my kids. That I don't have to think twice about are they doing okay? Are they surviving today? They have a great time here. Every time I get to drop them off at church, especially Grace, I pass her off and she's excited to see who I'm passing her off to. She's excited to see Miss Christine. She's excited to see Miss Laura. Lila loves Miss Becca from the 2-year-old classroom because that was one of her first teachers. Now is excited to go to her class and she loves it every week. And now she's excited to be coming on Wednesdays too. It is a burden some days to come to church with 2 kids and to just show up for your kids, show up for your community, to wake up sometimes, but that's why we rely on one another to kind of bear each other's burdens. And he calls us to be a community so that we can support and uplift one another to function as a body rather than just one component of a body. I'm supported by a community, my kids are supported by a community. That's why I think we're stronger together. More because I don't have what it takes on my own to play all of these roles by myself and to pour into other children through kids ministry. But together we can, and because of this church community supporting my family and my kids and myself, I feel able to give back to the church in that way.